No, next to it. No, on the other side. There, that. Ah, I thought that was the frog.
I should have kept my eye on it. Somehow I remembered there's a frog somewhere.
Okay, well, everything does. Let me comment. Everything has a happy ending, and it's still in defensive mode. I'm now suddenly not sure whether it's one of the pixies or whether it is actually one of the rain frogs, because its legs are way too long to be a rain frog. The rain frogs don't have such long back legs. They've got tiny, tiny little black back legs. So I actually think it's a pixie, and I think the pixies are actually related to the bullfrogs, if I'm not mistaken. Let me put my earpiece in case Tara's trying to talk to me. Okay, I've washed it off, and I've put enough water on my hands that there's nothing on my hands that should damage the frog. Otherwise I would normally wear gloves. Its skin is damaged. I mean, its skin is scratched a little bit from the beak of that bird. But it's still bloated. It's still full of air. It is definitely alive. It's very much alive. I've had a look at all 4 limbs. None of its limbs are broken. I'm trying to, let's see, I'll try and just tip it over, and she doesn't want to be. This goes to show how resilient some creatures are in nature. Come here, child. I want to just check your toes on the foot are a little bit pink, fingers. So it did sustain a little bit of injury, a little bit of bruising, but overall it's going to survive, and it'll probably breed and it'll recover. Perfect example of how, if something provides enough of a defense, if something provides enough of a challenge to a predator, then the predator will reach a point where the energy output in trying to get to the creature is just not worth it, because there's not going to be enough energy coming back in. And well, the Starling gave up. And I'm going to find a little spot for this child, probably here in the long grass on the edge of this open area, close to the water. This is not an aquatic frog. This is a frog that in the dry season lives under the sand. I was hoping that it would relax, but I think being pecked the way it was by that Starling, beautiful little thing. Pixie, not a rain frog, I'm sure. I'm just going to put it here in the grass where this log is, and it should be protected. Put some water over it. Give it a moist substrate to work on for the time being while it's recovering and getting out of that defensive mode. See, don't have to see big and hairy and tooth and claw to be interesting.